Yeah, it's all behind the money. Who is paying the big bills are the ones who are making these decisions, controlling what is to be acceptable, what is not. And that's that invisible government we're talking about. I know this is off topic, but can you please react to NF5 Finger Death Punch? The tragic truth? Okay. I'll put that on my list. I'll do the reaction video. I can do that. Let me put that on my list right now. I love Five Finger Death Punch. They're all crazy. I would say that's probably one of those rock band that I can definitely enjoy. They are just wild with the truth, the tragic truth. Okay. I'll put that on my list to react to tomorrow morning. I can do that. Or this Friday coming up. Will do. Thank you. I have a few verses to share with you guys, and then we're done because I like to do this at the end of my videos because I don't want to leave you with a. But there's so much negativity happening, but at the same time, we know that there's positive stuff going on. But I always like to either share something with you that will strengthen your faith to a degree. So today, I would like to encourage you on the idea of trust in God, trusting in God, particularly for a number of reasons. You cannot put your confidence in men, all right? You're going to have to learn what it means to trust in God. As a matter of fact, you cannot put confidence in yourself. Look at this. Proverbs. We're going to just read five verses I have here. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. I'm teaching my 5-year-old son this verse right now, and he's having a blast. He's having a blast, and we sing it like we say, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So here's the thing, guys. The thing is, it is natural for us to try to trust in our own hearts, but there is no salvation in trusting in us. There is actually not a good thing. Now, it's one thing to trust in your ability or your talents. That's one thing. But trusting in yourself as a mean of salvation, sustaining you, it's not something you want to do. You want to trust in the Lord with how much of your heart? Let me see who's paying attention. How much of your heart should we trust in the Lord with? Let me see who's listening. All right. So in how much of my ways should I acknowledge God? So it's like trusting in God means I'm trusting you with all my heart, knowing that whatever God says in his word, whether some of you are religious or not, I'm learning you to start learning to invest a little bit of faith in God and in his word, and watch how he blesses your life. And if that doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But try to invest a little bit of confidence in Jesus and see how that works out. And the more you invest, the more you keep on investing, and watch how God responds to that. Like I will say, put God to the test by trusting him. Now, the way you do this is by reading the word and actually believe what he says about you, what he says to you, whether it is a promise, it's a counsel, it's a word, or it's a warning, an appeal. You actually have to believe that with how much of your heart. You have to do this with all of your heart. And at the same time, you have to choose not to trust your own understanding, acknowledge him in everything you do, in all your ways. So every decision you make God part of that decision. Like, consider everything through the eyes of Jesus. Like, Lord, I'm going to school. Is it your will? Could this line up with God? There are certain videos I want to do. I chose not to do because when I ask the Lord in prayer, it's like sometimes it's a no. There's some things that I chose not to talk about, or I choose to talk about. It all depends. I'm not saying everything is God. I don't want to say that because I'm going to make it look like I'm super religious. I'm not. For the most part, I live a very basic life. But the thing is, there's things in my life I try to make decisions only if God approves. So in all my ways, acknowledge him. So I don't make any decision that I know that could impact my relationship with God unless I first talk to him. I try to do that. All right. Sometimes I don't. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I don't. But that's a work in progress for me right here. This is a work in progress for me. But here is the thing. Thank you, Jamie. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Jamie, you are awesome. And also, thank you for supporting our channel here. You've been an awesome member. Member for 8 months, man. Yeah. Darth Vader, I'm glad you're here, bro. I am glad you are here. So, yeah, Darth Vader has been a member of this channel for 8 months, and he's also supported many others as well. So, yeah, if you don't know Darth Vader, get to know him. That's my guy. Look, in Psalms 146, 3-5, put not your trust in princes, nor in a son of man in whom there is no help. His breath goeth forth, he returneth to the earth, and in that very day his thought perish. Happy is he that hath the God of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord his God. Emphasis, guys. Put not your trust in who? Princes. The Bible is so on point. So the princes here, back then, we lived during the days of kings and queens kind of thing, and prince and princesses. But we have God telling you, don't trust the prince, man. Don't trust those princes. Today, we will call them presidents, political leaders, and so on, right? God said, don't trust them. Don't trust these people, because ultimately, there is no help in them. Now, does that mean you can't listen to them? You can't talk about them? Does that mean you can't consider anything they say? No, it's not saying that. The council is telling you not to trust in them as individuals. Like, in other words, don't invest your entire confidence in the person, in these people. Because why? Because they're all flesh. They're going to die. He says, breath goeth forth, he returns to the earth, in that very day his thought perish. So in other words, they're going to die. These people are going to die. So therefore, they can only help you this far, but no further. So better it is for you and I to put our trust and confidence in the Lord, having our help in him. Now, next verse, Jeremiah 17, 7 and 8. I've shared this before, but I'm going to share it again. Blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord, whose hope the Lord is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the river, by the waters, that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when the heat cometh, and her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in a year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. So a person who chooses to have that experience in a relationship with God means that I'm putting my trust and confidence in him primarily, in his word. But the thing is, you got to make God your Lord. The thing is, people are going to break your heart. Systems are going to fail. But he who put their trust and confidence in God are going to be okay. Another word, Jeremiah 9:29 says, thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, let not the mighty man glory in his might, let not the rich man glory in his riches. Let him that glorieth in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, which exerciseth loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. Powerful. So, the wise man, don't glory in your wisdom. Wise man, don't glory in your might. Rich man, don't glory in your riches. So God is saying, no matter what we have, how much we possess, how intellectual we are, let's not glorify in these things. So our glory should be found in what? Learning what it means to understand God and know God. These are the two most important things you can do for your life, for your children. Having a knowledge of God, having an understanding of his word. And this is not something that you don't have to fake it. You can simply ask God for it. If you say, Lord, how do I understand you? Just pray for it. Ask God, Lord, give me understanding and the knowledge of yourself. Help me to know who you really are. And God will reveal himself to some of us. Well, to all of us, if we mean this sincerely. So exercise loving kindness, judgment, righteousness in the earth, for in these things I delight, save the Lord. Powerful. Powerful. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed but abideth forever. This is what we need right here. Trust in the Lord like a mountain, we said, cannot be removed but abide forever. There's one in Isaiah 26. I skipped that one. Here it is. Isaiah 26, 3 and 4. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust ye in the Lord forever, for in the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength. So if I want perfect peace, in whom must I put my trust and confidence? I must keep my mind stayed on God. So let me ask you a question. We done. How do you keep your mind stayed on God? How do you keep your mind stayed on the Lord? How do you keep your mind focused on Christ? How would you do that in practice? Let me hear your thoughts and comment below, and then I want to pray for you guys. And I do have some notes for you from you. So I know Ivory Hacker, I'm supposed to look for, and also check out Christians that are being banned in Ukraine, locked up, and so on. I'm gonna look that up. And also Five Finger Death Punch and the Tragic Truth. Is there any other requests you guys have? Put it in the description below. I'll save that and I'll go through this list throughout the week and get things done for you. So here's my final question. How do you put your trust in the Lord? Wait, Russell Brand has been banned for speaking truth, for speaking against such things. Has he been banned lately, or was he just banned just like YouTube does? Anyway, doesn't shock me at all. Anyway, so friends, I would like to pray for you. It's been a good time together. So I don't know what's happening in your world. One thing I know for certain is that no matter what it is, we can take it to the Lord in prayer. Ephesians 6:18. I gotta read that. Pray in the Spirit in all occasion with all kind of prayers and requests. And with this in mind, be alert and keep on praying for all the Lord's people. Thank you for that verse. No, I know the King James Version, praying always in all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. But it's just as good what you've shared as well. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Lord Vader. I thought I was misunderstanding what you were saying here. Okay, got it. All right, let's have a word of prayer. Let's take about 30 seconds to do so. Loving Father in heaven, we just want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to listen to your voice, to hear from you, to trust in you, to believe in your word. Each one of us here, Father, as we approach thy throne of grace, we are so unworthy and undeserving of your love, but we know that you appeal to each one of us and you call us to come just as we are, and know that you can work in us both to will and to do according to your good pleasure. Father, each one of us here, Father, may have some issues we're dealing with, some sin we're struggling with, some doubts that we have, and some thoughts that we have, and only you can break the chain of doubts and unbelief. Only you can set us free. Only you can heal all our maladies and diseases. Only you, Father, can get us where we need to be in our walk with you. So therefore, we are appealing to you to help us, Father, to be more like Jesus Christ. Save us from it by any means necessary. Help us to be more like you. Father, we thank you for those in leadership, Father, who are standing for what is right. We lift up Tucker Carlson today, Kevin McCarthy, many others who are saying exactly. Many who are standing. And those who have an issue with the truth, I'm asking that you will speak to their hearts. You will give them the humility to accept it, even when it hurts. I also want to pray for my audience today, Father, those who are watching. Special thanks to all of our members, Lord. I'm asking that you will bless them, those of you who are standing with this channel beyond the means that you have, and you believe in me, you believe in what we're doing here. I thank you for them, Lord. I pray for special blessing over their homes, their families, their marriages, and their situation, Father. Thank you for all those who are supporting and subscribing, who are paying attention to the content we have going on in this channel. I pray as each one of them visit this channel, Lord, that they will leave becoming a new person, that they will somewhat come in contact with Jesus, that their lives may be transformed, that they will have a desire for spiritual matters, spiritual things, that they will find safety and peace and love in a relationship with Christ. Thank you for all of those who are watching, who will be watching, that they themselves may be blessed. Thank you for the time we spent together. We thank you for your presence being with us. Father, if there's anything that I've said or done, Father, during this time, I pray that you will forgive me for my sins. You will remove it, Father, from the minds of your people. I want Jesus to be at the throne of this channel. While we're having these discussions, Father, we pray that we will never forget about him, for he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. It is in Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen. All right, friends. So it's been a great, great, great day today. Videos coming out, more videos coming out. I have a few more videos. I listened to a video recently about this NBA player from Boston Celtics. Well, he used to be Perkins, I think his name is. Yeah, Perkins done lost his mind calling the NBA fans racist. I'm like, anyway, I gotta react to that because I just don't understand these people with their racist rant. Did you guys watch that video that I put out? Haven't you seen it? That video that I put out debunking the Proud Family. If you have not seen that, go check it out because it was exciting. It really was. I would recommend that. So go on my channel, go under my videos, go under live. You'll find it under live. It's right here. It's 300. It's getting 18 views per hour right now. So go check it out. This video will make you happy because I found this lady. I think it's called the Treehouse News. Her name, she goes by that name. But boy, this video will make you happy because it's so educational, so true, and so insightful. You will grow. And check out what else we got going on here as well. Remember, under each video there is we have a number of description things. So if you're not a member of the channel, you want to become a member, it's a good way to support us as well. I actually started a Patreon account. So if you are on a Patreon account, if you have not signed up, I will encourage you to do so. What happens, you get videos before a lot of people. There's stuff that I speak about on Patreon that I might not speak about on YouTube. So, and also go over on Rumble. Show us some love on Rumble. We do have a Rumble channel going on as well. And also, don't forget, Darth Vader has his own YouTube channel. I like to speak about this because so if you have not subscribed to Darth Vader's channel, let me pull that up for you. Darth Vader, could you put a link to your channel on the Heart of the Matter? If you are listening, put a link to that channel so we get you some people to go over to see some of your stuff. I know you and I gotta get together this week because we gotta do some recordings. Yeah, Rumble is set up right here, guys. Go check out our Rumble channel. There it is right here. We have a few things going on there. Rumble is kind of slow with the viewership, but people are watching some of our Rumble stuff. That's a lot. A lot of what I put on YouTube goes directly on Rumble, but there are some videos that I put on Rumble that I can't put on YouTube. So you might find things on YouTube, on Rumble, that are not on YouTube. It's because YouTube can't handle it. It's too hard. All right, thank you, Darth Vader. There it is. The link to Darth Vader's channel is right there, guys. Go check out Darth Vader's content. It's got a few things. So the channel is in progress. So we're expecting to keep building and things. So make sure you go and check out some of the stuff that's going on there. Let me pull it up. Oh, there he is. So go over to the Heart of the Matter here. 32 subscribers. Go ahead. By the way, let me tell you about my wife's channel. My wife started a new channel, guys. She's excited too. Yeah, there she is. So I'm gonna make sure she subscribes to Darth Vader's channel. There we go. So the channel is the Heart of the Matter. Let me put a link in the description. Go check it out. She's doing her little thing. She's doing a little thing. So it's a slow progress. So let's go show her some love and support. I just taught her how to use the studio, so she's those recent recordings here.
The company right now. There's something lacking.
Yeah. So go over there. Check out my lady friend. She's got let me give you a link. So this is the Heart of the Matters channel. And also Darth Vader give you a link to his. So make sure you subscribe to my wife's. Tell her Luke and Liv sent you when you get there. So it's called Morning Flame. She does more like words of encouragement, preaching, not so much preaching, but she's having a dialogue with people, but it's very uplifting. Like the stuff you're hearing here is very remedy to the soul. That's really where she is aiming at when she speaks about these things. So you have like videos like, does forgiveness really matter? And the answer is yes. Forgiveness and boundaries. Shining a light on Queen of Esther. She just did that one. I'm actually going through them myself. So the first of many, God is good. God can do anything. This is very uplifting. Go check it out. So she got 60 views with 30 subscribers, and I think a lot of her subscribers are coming from Facebook as well. So go over there, subscribe to her channel, show her some love. Let her know that we are here to back her up. I know somebody just did. Whoever just subscribed, thank you for doing that. And I told her we're building the channel, so we're gonna give you contact info and all of that yet. So this is a good way for her to get her face out there. So she knows how to use the studio now. So she's gonna be using the studio to get things going. Pray for my wife as well. She's a great. Yeah, I just saw you subscribe, Darth Vader. She's a great woman. She's a great woman. Thank you. All right, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. We know we had these commercials that I needed to run to you by you, and you guys are being patient with me. We have 2 hours to spend together. I hope it wasn't a waste of your time. I hope that you've learned something. We did some things together, and this channel is proven to be a blessing to you. And thank you for being a blessing to each one of us. Remember that I'm keeping you guys in my prayer. Please do the same for myself. And until next time, remember to look unto Jesus, who live by faith. Have a good one. Bye.